What's the difference between a VHF antenna and a CB antenna? If you are a boating enthusiast or a fishing boat owner, you might be curious about the differences between a very high-frequency antenna and a citizen band antenna. Understanding these differences can help you make the right choice for your boat's communication needs. First, let's talk about frequency range and purpose. VHF antennas operate on marine VHF radio frequencies, typically between 156 and 162 MHz. These frequencies are essential for marine communications, including ship-to-ship, ship-to-shore, and emergency communications monitored by the Coast Guard. On the other hand, CB antennas work on citizen band frequencies, which range from 26.965 to 27.405 MHz. CB radios are more common for general land-based communications and are less frequently used in marine settings. Next, we have antenna length and construction. VHF antennas are generally shorter than CB antennas because VHF frequencies are higher. A typical marine VHF antenna measures about 3 to 6 feet long. They are built to be rugged and weather-resistant, perfect for marine environments. In contrast, CB antennas need to be longer to accommodate lower frequency signals. They are often around 9 feet or longer, unless they include coils to electrically shorten the antenna. Now let's discuss signal characteristics and range. VHF signals travel primarily by line of sight, which means the height and placement of the antenna on your boat are critical for maximizing range. VHF radios can transmit at higher power, up to 25 watts, providing ranges from 20 to 80 miles, depending on conditions. CB radios have lower power limits, with 4 watts for amplitude modulation and 12 watts for single sideband, and typically have a reliable range of about 5 miles. This makes VHF radios much more effective for marine communication. When it comes to practical use on boats, VHF antennas and radios are the standard for marine communication. They are essential for contacting the Coast Guard, marinas, and other vessels. While CB antennas and radios may be used on inland lakes or areas without marine VHF coverage, they are less common and less suited for marine safety communications. Lastly, let's touch on installation considerations. VHF antennas should be mounted as high as possible on the boat, such as on the mast or a dedicated antenna pole, to maximize line-of-sight range. The antenna gain, measured in decibels, affects range and radiation pattern. Higher gain antennas provide longer range but can be more affected by boat movement. CB antennas are usually mounted lower and may requiring more length or coils to work efficiently. In summary, for fishing boat rigging and outfitting, especially regarding electronics installation, a VHF antenna is the preferred choice. It is specifically designed for marine communication frequencies, offers better range and reliability, and is compatible with marine safety networks. CB antennas, being longer and operating on different frequencies, generally provide shorter communication range, making them less suitable for most boating applications. Proper installation of a VHF antenna, considering height, gain, and tuning, is key to effective marine communication.